Hello, welcome to today's tutorial. So in today's tutorial, we are going to learn gradients. Gradients. What do I call it? Gradients. So firstly, let's consider this triangle, or let's assume we have this Cartesian plane, and then we have some points on the Cartesian plane. Let's assume we have this point. Let's assume we have 2 points, and let's call the point AB. So the first point is having 2, 5, and the second one is 3, 6. Now, this Cartesian plane, it has the horizontal plane and the vertical plane. So the vertical is usually the y-axis. They call it y-axis. While the horizontal is usually the s-axis. Now in the s-axis, we have the s-axis is called the abscissa. It's called the what? Abscissa. While the y-axis is called the ordinate. So in a point, it usually contains the x and y-axis, which is going to be the x-axis and then the y-axis. So this s-axis, it is the abscissa, while the y-axis is the ordinate. So now let's assume we have these 2 points. This will be, we call it s1, and here we call this y1, and here we call s2 y2. Now in this case, we can plot this graph. So we can have some points here, which is going to be, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this axis is the positive axis for x. While this axis is negative, we can have -1, -2, -3 to infinity. So for the y-axis, the positive axis is this. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to infinity. And here we can have a negative -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So now to plot this graph, we are going to have, what is our s1? Our s1 is 2. When our s1 is 2, our y1 is 5. So we can trace this graph from here to this point. So we have something like this. We can use an asterisk to style that. Then when our s2 is 3, y2 is 6. So this is our s2 here at this point. So moving to 6, so we have this point here. So which means we have these 2 points. So the graph is going to be like this. So from here, we can find our gradient here. So the first thing we are going to do, gradient itself, gradient is the increase in y divided by increase in x. So what's the increase in y in this case? So we can use capital letter M to represent gradient. We can say what is increase in y, which is change in y over change in x. So change in y is y2 minus y1. That is the distance between y2 and y1. And then change in x is s2 minus x1. That is the distance between s2 and s1. So from this point now, we can calculate the gradient from here, and we say m is equal to, what is our y2? So the distance from here to here is our y2, y1 minus y2, and then the distance from here to here is our s2 minus s1. So the distance from here to here is what? So which is going to be 6 minus 5 over s2. s2 is 3, so 3 minus 2, which is going to be 6 minus 5, 1, 3 minus 2, 1. So our gradient here is equal to 1. Our gradient here is equal to what? Is equal to 1. Now, if in this question, if they said, let's say example 1, find the gradient from the point A So if they said find the gradient from the point A, 2, 5, and point B, let's say 6, 9. So to find the gradient solution, we can say gradient m is equal to y2 minus y1 over s2 minus s1. And what is our y2? So here will be our s1, and here is y1, then s2, y2. So here our y2 is 9 minus our y1 is 5 divided by our s2, 6, and then our s1, 2. So 9 minus 5 divided by 9 minus 5 will give you 4. 6 minus 2, 4. So which is equal to 1. Now, assignment. Find the gradient of the following: A of 3, 2, and B of 9, 10. B, C of 2, 5, and D of 3, 8. C, E of 2, 7, and then F of 8 minus 8. Now do it and submit it in the description below. Thank you. Goodbye for now.